Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. But the sender's name and address are nowhere to be found. What's this all about then? The music indicates there is only one sentence printed. Don't rescue anymore.
Is it from a friend? Oh, my show is almost done.
Don't rescue anymore. Could this be a warning from the killer? Or is it just a prank? Why would it be a prank? Who would know that? You should discuss this with the group tomorrow. Unless, like, Yosuke is a complete dick. Can you imagine I just like, Yosuke, that's not funny. Why'd you send this? Was this Death Note? It really does remind me of Death Note.
From the madness of this world, I'll take you to a place where you can be at peace. Yes, it's much more peaceful than here.
I forget what that one guy in Death Note kept saying repeatedly when he was like writing loads of names in the Death Note. He was like, I can't remember the exact line he said, but that's what it reminded me of, that scene. You showed everyone a letter you received yesterday.
Don't rescue anymore.
Actually, now I think about it, which came first, Death Note or Persona 4? Probably Death Note, but let's check here. Well, I might like to add that finally we've like switched internet providers so the internet's not as slow anymore. Though it does have its moments where it is kinda slow. At least it actually loads. 2004 for Death Note. ...2008 for Persona 4, so 4 years difference. Death Note totally came first there.
Is this a warning? No punctuation or capitalization. What a cliche.
Though that is, actually, let's see when the anime originally aired, actually. Because that's what the scene in question and all that. Well, it happened in the manga as well, but you get the idea. The way it was animated, it kind of reminded me of that scene. The anime ran from October 3rd, 2006 to June 26th, 2007, so yeah, it came first. Continue.
Ain't this just a prank? The kind of stuff that only happens in the movies?
Did you show this to your uncle?
Not yet.
Senpai, Dojima-san is trustworthy. But it may be best to keep this to ourselves. He will ask why you received such a letter, and if he were to put you under surveillance, our hands would be tied. If this letter is real, what's most important isn't what it says.
Kinda reminds me of Death Note with that as well. Put under surveillance. It reminds me in Death Note, I think Light was put under surveillance for some time.
It's the fact that it was delivered to the Dojima residence, addressed directly to you. This means the culprit knows in great detail who has been interfering with his crimes. And of all of us, he chose to deliver his message to the Dojima residence, home of a police detective. I'd have this letter checked at a crime lab if I could, but even then I doubt they'd find anything. The text is a warning, while the subtext expresses the culprit's confidence that we can't use it to pinpoint his identity. So it's useless to tell the police. In fact, that would make things worse.
Cross your fingers, it's just a prank.
I think the chances of that are slim. This message is too specific, too perfect to be a prank.
Now, if it had a troll face or lol in there, we would assume that maybe it's a prank. But no.
But how could the killer know so much about us? Could he be watching us from somewhere?
Teddy's been saying for a while that when we're over there, he senses someone watching us. Wait. Every time we went to the other side to rescue someone, did we end up on the Midnight Channel ourselves?
I don't know. It seems like no one else knows what we're doing. I haven't heard any rumors about us at school. Even the people who I know check the channel haven't said anything. The only gossip I heard was about the people who disappeared.
And the weird thing about the Midnight Channel is that you can only see on a rainy night at midnight, right? But it's always so brief. And usually, like, you can barely see anything. It just seems like, I don't know. You wouldn't be able to see much, really.
I see. Come to think of it, how the Midnight Channel works is still a mystery.
Let's put aside for now the matter of what that world truly is. There's too little data to go on. For now, we need to keep in mind that the culprit knows who we are.
You know, that's another word that has two different pronunciations I've heard. Data and data. Why do some words just have more than one way of pronouncing it? It makes me, someone who's shit with pronunciation, just all the more freaking troublesome.
As long as we're all aware of that, it will be enough for now.
Yeah, guess there's no use thinking about stuff we can't understand. Freaking out over speculation is just what the killer wants us to do, right?
Yeah. I wasn't listening, to be honest there, Yosuke. Freaking out over speculation is just what the killer wants to do, right? Well, saying just like, oh, no worries, it's kind of like, maybe it could come in handy.
Yeah.
You told the others we'll have to wait until the situation changes.
All right. Mind if I change the subject then? The Culture Festival's just around the corner. What's our class doing again?
Just like, now on to more important things.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been decided yet, huh?
I heard we'll be voting on it soon. But aren't they still gathering ideas?
Whoa, I think Yosuke just got hit with a bolt of inspiration. Whatever it is, it'll be out there. I'd bet my lunch on it.
Hey, Senpai. Have you decided who you'll be going around the campus with during the festival? My schedule's still wide open, you lucky guy.
She just had to say something.
An interruption. Right at the end of the scene as well. Classes have ended for today. Was that warning letter a prank? However, because you have no leads, you have no choice but to wait until something occurs. See what you know, every time, like I say, just like, I never freaking pause when I speak. Just like the comma's there for a reason, it indicates, like, a pause. You just like, breathe, man. Jeez. What was it gonna be? Ah, yes. What's this hang out with? Whatever. Wait, no, the flag. I remember now. We gotta also get that started, because he wants us to hang out with Naoto tomorrow. For the first time. So we gotta get that social link started, but in order to do that, we gotta go into town first and talk to some guy who will be like, hey, sup, man? And we gotta, like, I don't know. Wait, I can't remember what I was doing. I can't remember whether, no, I think he's, yeah, I think it's been a long time, and the guy isn't telling me where to go for this freaking thing. It just says flag, fortune. Just like, yeah, how do I trigger it? Talk to you. No, not the building. You're... The man in black is looking at you as if appraising you. Do you know about luminal reactions? What part of the body do you use to test DNA? What's the best way to obtain someone's email address? What 10 things can you learn from footprints? The man is bombarding you with questions for some reason. With your unmatched knowledge, you answered every challenge smoothly and easily. If it was me, I'd just be like, blank face. Give me a sec, I'll Google it, you know. I see, you are quite an interesting young man. Do you know Naoto Samuro? You know a detective by the name of Naoto Shiragane, correct? I do. Yes, I know you know him. Deliver this to him, he will understand. The man in black gives you card. Good day, then. Give you a bit of an accent there. The man walked briskly away. This smells like a case. You should hand it over to Naoto. Now, this is confusing now. Like, for today it says, like, flag for the fortune, moon should be at 9, and then it says social link day answers friend any. And it's like, what? What's that got to do with that? Unless maybe that means there's going to be multiple choices for this rank up. But then it says lover any. Oh, wait, no, I get it. Now that's if she were the protagonist's lover, I see. Silly me. I thought it meant the lover's arcana for some reason. Confused myself and then realized how stupid that was. Oh. Since you have Yamanoto no Rorichi.
Sure.
Always almost. Yasakami ha shoe lockers. You decide to go to Okina Station with Aya. This one says with like the choices, it's like any for the first one, any for the second one, any for the third one, and then it says that if you pick the third choice on the other one, broken, does that mean the social link gets terminated? Or like if it goes in reverse again? I don't know. We'll see when we get to that choice. Someone else has approached I. Hey, whatever. Hey, Ai-chan, I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up with that? I suppose it'd be a different story if they were lovers, because the lover one just says any and that's it. Wait, no, the other one it also has a 1 after that, so maybe it's less choices, but overall the same. I don't know. What, are you gonna play hard to get now? I see how it is. You think I didn't hear about your new arm candy? That transfer student Michael, right? Standing right here, man. You want me to punch you in the face? Are you seriously dating that loser? Hey, I'm standing right here. We're not dating. And don't talk about him like... Could have fooled me, huh? Not that I'm worried or anything. I mean, come on. Me versus him. Not even a contest. I could show you stuff you've never even dreamed of, babe. You know, why do people always talk this kind of crap? And just completely freaking not realize that the person that they're bad-mouthing is standing right behind them.
Huh?
Stop it, jeez, there's nothing going on between you and me, never has been. Hey, listen, I can only take so much of your mouth, come on now. I guess this is why there'd be fewer choices, because if they actually were seeing each other, it'd be different a bit. But get it, I'm not going anywhere with you. Hey, what the hell? You had me wrapped around your little finger and now you're gonna act like this? You want me to leave a mark on that precious face of yours? I'll call up some friends. It'll be a party. Wait, you actually going to resort to violence? You fucking low son of a bitch.
Huh?
I don't care about your stupid threats. Why don't you just do it already? Things don't look good. You feel Aya's in danger. Just like, oh, let's see what happens. No, gotta help her. You decided to help her. Hey, you son of a bitch. What, are you trying to be her knight in shining armor? Don't you know you're getting played, dumbass? I'm officially pissed off now, you little shit. Oh! You was actually going to slap me? Just what? Man, I was struck. You were gonna bitch slap me, you little bitch. You got what you deserve, bitch. Oh, come on, says the one freaking bitch slapping. How? Sorry, was that unnecessary? Are you alright? I'll be fine as soon as I get some ice on it. I smells bravely. Don't worry about it, I just thought maybe I could do something to help you for once. Well, I guess I didn't really think that far ahead. I was kind of like a reflex. I know the feeling. I've like reflectively done like things on reflex, stuff like that. I think like at one point, like I was insulted by a friend at one point and I instinctively punched him in the face without realizing it. I wonder if my face is gonna get all swollen. Oh well. Aya is laughing despite her swollen cheek. You feel your relationship with Aya has gotten stronger. Bonds of friendship, then. What was up with a friend? Any, and then broken. If you choose free. I don't get it now. The Aya Bihara social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has grown. Or maybe there's going to be another choice right here. Let's go somewhere close by. I don't want anyone to notice. Funny, even with a face like this, I still want to be with you.
See you again.
We talked at school and parted ways after walking her home. The second it like says intimate, I just be like, man, how'd that happen? I was just doing the right thing.
Welcome home, big bro.
But it's all good. Let's see here. What have we got? Janitor it is. We don't have the persona equipped now, but who cares? Look at all these germs on this table. Would it count as a table? I've actually got one of those, actually. Well, something like it. It's not that long, but I've got one. I just use it to put random stuff on, usually microphone, remotes, shit like that, pretty much. You'd think just like, why not have your laptop on that? Can't be asked. And if I put it on there, like, when I'm not using or anything like that, I imagine if I was sleeping, I'd potentially accidentally knock it over, so I don't do that. You overhear students talking. The culture festival is going to be Saturday and Sunday next week. There's a rumor that one of the classes still hasn't decided what they're going to do. Yeah, that's pretty common. They'll argue about it forever, but in the end they'll end up with something lame like a rest area. Only one more week left to get ready. I need to get fired up too. It's time for homeroom.
Well, as you all know, next week is the Culture Festival. And as you also know, we still haven't decided what our class is going to do for it. You guys don't care, do you?
We are going to decide based on the suggestions we have so far. Please vote for one of them. Here they are. Break area, video room, and study room.
It's exactly as they predicted.
Sounds like whatever we pick, we don't need to put any effort into it. Talk about lack of motivation.
Yeah, but the easier the better, right?
Oh, one more. Group Date Cafe.
Hey, Who put in a suggestion like that?
I bet it was you.
Was it you, Chie?
Yeah, right. Why would I do such a thing?
What's a group date cafe?
It is what it is, I'd imagine. Bunch of couples, and they're at a cafe. I don't know.
Who knows, but I doubt anyone will vote for it. Our class is actually a pretty serious bunch.
Do they just like pair up with people if they don't then, or what?
Yeah, it's just a joke idea. You gotta have one weird one mixed in, you know?
The way you're talking, Yosuke, it's clear that you're the one who put that in there.
Figures.
We'll be passing around the vote sheet. Just circle one of the suggestions.
What will you vote for? I don't think it really matters which one you actually choose. I think it will always be this one, so might as well vote for it. You made your selection and turned in the sheets.
Alright, time to count the votes.
You know, the thing is, there's this one amusing scene that happens during it, and I don't know which one to go with, honestly.
The first vote is Group Date Cafe. Second vote, Group Date Cafe. Huh? Seriously? Third vote, Video Room. Fourth vote, Group Date Cafe.
I wonder who voted for that one.
Group Date Cafe, Group Date Cafe, Study Room, Group Date Cafe.
I wonder if he'd say it, like, a little differently if we chose something else. I don't know, I've never actually tried. But as you can see, it's kind of overwhelming, isn't it, there? All of the votes have been counted. The Group Date Cafe is in first. I mean, pretty much regardless of what one we choose, it was going to be Group Date Cafe.
First place? What are we gonna do?
Don't ask me. This is your fault. I do wonder, though, do all those people who voted for it realize they have to run it themselves?
I've never been on a group date before, so I was a little curious.
What the? You voted for it?
Yeah, I thought it would be sad if no one voted for it.
So Chie must have either voted for the study one or the video one.
But Yosuke's the one behind it.
Hey, it wasn't just me. It came in first place. The public agrees.
He admits it.
Well, since the majority rules, we'll be doing the Group Date Cafe.
Whatever the hell that is.
But what does that even mean? Is it like speed dating? Can we really pull this off? You'd all better pitch in on this.
Actually, would the teachers be okay with this?
Dude, how could Kashiwagi say no?
Good point.
Miss Kashiwagi's busy getting ready for those two notorious pageants. That's why she's leaving it up to us students to decide what to do.
Yeah, right. She just dumped it in our laps because she didn't want to bother.
Group Date Cafe? Are we gonna get any customers with this?
Seriously, what is a group date cafe? I voted for it and I didn't even know.
That's kind of stupid.
How's this gonna turn out?
I think that's pretty much how the majority voted for it. Just like, I don't know what the hell this is all about, but let's vote for it anyway. Just like, it sounds interesting enough. The other ones sound plain and boring. Classes have ended for today. Since you have no leads, you have no choice. You know, I like how the note for the fortune social link, like the flag event for it, like the second day in the walkthrough is where it actually gives you a note. It's just like, oh, by the way, this is how you do that. Is there anything else it wants us to do before that? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't it? The walkthrough doesn't even mention just like any of those choices where you just like have to pick what to do for the cultural festival. Just like just pick whatever. I'm not even gonna mention it because it's pretty obvious. I don't know. Oh, Michael-san, Thank you for saving me. I apologize, but I have something I want to think about, and I just can't really voice act female characters at all. Naoto seems lost in thought about something. It seems that you need some sort of opportunity before we can become closer. Now that you think about it, you do have a card that the Man in Black gave you. Man in Black. I remember such a character in, was it Dark Tower series, Stephen King? I don't know. Here's a card. What's this? He said I'd understand. What's that supposed to mean? Excuse me, but could you please accompany me for a brief period? I'd like to hear more about what transpired when you were given this card. Please, it won't take long. Several hours later. Several loading screens later. Still loading screens later, and we're there. And it's raining. Wait, was it raining this day? Holy shit, it is. I didn't even realize till just now. Samagawa Riverbank. I apologize, I wanted to talk someplace quiet. What sort of person gave this to you? A suspicious man indeed. A man who knew I knew you. A man with black sunglasses. Did he have sunglasses? Sunglasses. Wearing those in a town like this would only make one stick out. What we can take from that is that he wanted to hide his face at any cost. The man must also know you well. He wouldn't have entrusted the delivery to anyone he didn't know. But this is a small town. He could easily have looked up my address. Why go to the trouble of giving the letter to you? Intriguing. Is he involved with this case or another case altogether? If it's me he's after, he could be anyone. Oh, I'll keep the card. The man is most likely still here in Inaba. I cannot guarantee you I cannot drag you further into this. What? Just like, I gotta help, you're a girl. Just like, I can't back out now, man. I'm in too deep.
Huh?
Oh, well, it's good to know you're worried about me, but
I apologize.
I seem to have been a year for other people's feelings. Yosuke-san told me so before. I'll look into this card and report my findings to you, so don't worry about me. As our leader, I know that you have a lot on your shoulders, so... Naoto seems to be worried about you. You have a completely different impression of Naoto than when you first met. You feel a faint bond forming between you and Naoto. Bonds of friendship have been formed this very day, in the rain, on the floodplain. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fortune Arcana. So now we're gonna have another persona that we'll have to drag around with us every single day now. Probably. And you know what that means? Fuse the personas again. Whee! You have established the Naoto Shirogane social link of the Fortune Arcana. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Fortune Arcana. Naoto's determination in battle has been enhanced. Even though he's not been in the battle yet, Naoto can now take a mortal blow for you in battle. While we are here, why don't we chat a little? Ah, yes, there was something I wanted to ask you. But I'll ask you another time, because I'm not going to have that on screen. You talked about several aspects of the murders and went home. Seriously, what was that all about? Just like, I need to ask you something, and doesn't even show it.
Welcome back.
Oh man, it's like the walkthrough is just mocking me now. Tomorrow we max out Kanji's social link, but it'll only reach freaking 9. Like Chie's, Yukiko's, it's the same thing. Just like I gotta wait until a freaking day where just like 3 of other social links so I can like max it out. When would such a day appear? Doesn't look like anytime soon. Yeah, that looks more like it'd be plot related. The Temperance Arcana maxes out on the 31st. What the fuck? How are we on that one? If we're less than freaking 5, then I say screw it. On that day, we'll use the max out social links that we haven't got, or maxed out, but already to be maxed out. You know, screw that social link. It's just taking it's. You could say the same about the Hangman icon. It's fallen way too far behind as well, but god damn it, at least just I don't know. It's not even freaking 5, are you fucking kidding me? At least this one is. This one's fallen way behind. I'm kind of, I'm resigned to say screw that one. Even though I've never maxed out before, and I'm somewhat curious to see how it goes. It's also just not really all that interesting enough for me to really bother to go out of my way. Because otherwise it'll take till like freaking last month in the game before we can max out these ones. And even then, I don't know if the game might troll me or not and just be like, ha, ha, they're not up for social links at this point in time anymore. And I'd be annoyed by that. So from now on, I'm gonna do that until we all the social links that have fallen behind that can be had on that day, you know, maxed out. Then I will spend any other time on that, I don't know, which is never, because actually that's supposed to be when it's maxed out, and it's only at 4 for crying out loud. That one is pretty much a fuck that shit at this point. I mean, if it's available after we've maxed out all the other social links, then fine, we'll just go through that a bit, but it's clearly obvious that one went nowhere and it's gonna go no further because it's just screwed. Because all those times with those phone calls, it just screwed us, man. It screwed us. If only I had been focusing on the walkthrough to begin with, this would never have happened. You helped you study. You further explained the materials. Your expression has significantly increased. An interruption, I have food. You have the day off from school, where that includes how many parts of this LP so far have been mostly just, you know, social links and side quests? Damn it, not again, this is why, man!
Hello? It's me, Chie.
Would you mind hanging out with me today? Sorry, Chie.
I see.
God damn it. I hate it. But goddammit, I have to. I have to do these things, man. Kanji is calling for the social link to level up to 9, and then, for this GA, I will hang out with you on the 31st, I think it was. So we can finally max out that damn social link. Will that make up for it? Seriously, man. But yeah, I've got food, so I'll see you next time, beers. See you next time.